always told people to start learning D&D by watching someone else play, and almost always in the same breath, I point them towards Critical Role Campaign 2.
Absolutely. You can absolutely learn the basics of a TTRPG from an actual play. That's how I learned the basics of Call of Cthulhu. I was listening to Cthulhu and Friends, and I was listening to Lovely Craftians, and I managed to pick up most of what you have to do with Call of Cthulhu. I also learned a lot about Pathfinder and how that works through listening to a number of different campaigns like Goblets and Gays and Bad Heroes. So when you are listening to these actual plays, I know there's some people who are like, no, it's going to teach them bad things. Not really. People can learn from a multitude of different spaces, right? We pick and choose what we learn, and then we grow as an individual. When you're looking at an actual play, think about it like when you're like, should I buy this video game? And then you start watching Let's Plays. So you start seeing like people play these video games, showing you game content. Are you going to play the video game the same way? No, probably not. Are you going to react to all the same things that they do? Probably not. But you're seeing how a game is played. You're understanding the basics of it. You're understanding the theory. You're understanding the story. And you're enjoying it. So then you go, yeah, I think I would like that video game. It's the same thing for a lot of people who listen to actual plays. They listen to the actual play understanding that, well, this is a different story than I would normally tell, but I do really love the concept of Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder or Call of Cthulhu or whatever game it is that they're listening to. They're saying, I really want to play this. And then they end up purchasing the game. They read through it. They learn the more intimate rules of the game that you could really only learn by experiencing it, by playing it, by reading up on stuff. And then they get to play the game. Actual plays are a great portal for a lot of people to be introduced to different kind of games. There are so many people. Since I've been start playing games, I think 90% of the players that have joined and have been remarkable players have all joined because they're watching Critical Role, they're watching Dimension 20, they're watching Glass Cannon, they're watching all sorts of these like really big shows. And it inspires them to want to play, it inspires them to want to have great role-playing moments, they're respectful, and we're good. Of course, you're going to have some bad apples. That's how life works. You're always going to have some bad apples in any kind of situation. But most of these people are picking up the basics, understanding the gist of it, really loving the story and how other people are having fun, and then go play it themselves. So 100%, you can definitely learn the basics of a TTRPG, learn how to play, and dive on in through actual plays.